Let's see if this will work. Hey guys, it's Lizzie. I'm so sorry about the last live stream. My headphones and my audio were connected to my headphones, but now my input and output are the computer. So the audio should be working really, really well. I'm so sorry. I decided to just delete the other live stream because I upload them to my YouTube channel after, and so it would be really annoying. Everyone would click out. If the we can hear you now, it works. Hi. Yo, sorry you guys. It was like connected to my headphones in another room. So I don't know if you could like vaguely hear me talking or something. I was right. I knew it was the headphones. Yeah. But like in my YouTube settings, I switched it to like input, output. I switched it to output headphones, but then it was still input headphones. So I was like, this is horrible. We can hear you now. Yes. Okay. What are you guys doing today? I'm still on the East Coast, and then I'm going to be doing some more traveling on the East Coast. So I'm going to be here for a while. So I was going to go to one of my friend's baby showers, but then that got canceled, but we still had the plane ticket. So I've literally only been around Trevor during this entire quarantine. So I'm going to be around one of my friends, and then I'm helping my other friend move on the East Coast. She's moving to a whole new apartment, so that'll be the person who I'm like exposing myself to with the virus. So I don't feel bad about it because I feel like I've been being really good and like literally alone and not seeing any of my friends during this whole thing because I'm really fear-mongered about the coronavirus. It like freaks me out so bad. So I've been being really, really, really chill with not doing anything. And I always have my mask on, even when I'm out for a run and I can barely breathe. So I'm not as good at running anymore, but I think that in 2022, once we don't have to wear our masks outside anymore, I'm going to be so fast at running because I've been used to having like my oxygen really restricted for so long. So Lizzie needs a tech team. Oh my gosh, guys, I literally worked in like the AV office at my college. And then I did like film in high school. So I did like audio, lighting, everything. So if I'm like a mess in all of this, it's like completely my fault because I've had professional training with this stuff. So I'm in Germany. It's 2:30 a.m. Wow, so you really can't sleep. I'm so tired, but I can't go to bed because my dog's scared of the thunder. So happy you're alive. That's really funny. Beautiful crucifix is behind you. It just happened to me so many times when I have my AirPods in another room. Okay, I'm glad other people deal with this and it's not just me. Do we have any more comments? Pink is your color. Okay, guys. So my mask I wear is pink. It's like, here, I'll show you guys. It is like, this is the purse I've been currently using. It's vegan, by the way. I know it might not look vegan. My sister gave this to me. So this is like bright pink, right? And then I have like my shoes are bright pink. Like my running shoes are bright pink, like the same color. And then my mask is this same color with white daisies on it, white flowers. So literally like today I had like pink, like all over. And even my eyeshadow is pink. So it's ridiculous. Trevor was saying, because in a lot of ways, I like am not very like feminine with my mind because I'm horrible at emotions. It's just hard for me to think of things in an emotional way. Like I'm so logical and black and white and everything. So I say to people sometimes like, oh, I'm not very feminine. And then Trevor's like, you're so ridiculous because you are so feminine. You wear pink and sparkles and velvet and jewelry and like ballet aesthetic. So apparently, if I say I'm not feminine, people don't take it seriously because my exterior is so feminine, but then internally, I'm like a dude in a lot of ways, which is so sad because I feel like there's a lot of trads on like Twitter and YouTube who are really into gender roles and relationships, and it almost makes me insecure. Like not insecure, but like almost like I should feel insecure if I was a regular person, but so I don't, but I should, just because they're very into like, this is what it is to be feminine. And I'm like, but I literally don't fit into a lot of those. I don't know if you guys can relate to that. Bipolar disorder books, LOL. Yes. So if you guys Google Lizzie's Answers Amazon shop, my Amazon shop with books will come up. And I literally have a bipolar disorder section of like bipolar books and products I recommend that help me with my bipolar. But it's totally legit because like one of the things is a happy belated birthday. Thank you for the donation, Vanny. That's so sweet. I had a really, really good birthday. I did a Zoom date with all my college friends were there and we for 3 hours. So people like came and went and it was so fun. Like it was the best birthday I've ever had because I got to see all my friends on my birthday. It was so cool. Hi, Hi, Lizzie. I hope I'm not late for the live stream. We've only been going for less than 5 minutes, so you're totally on time. Happy birthday. Thank you. Lizzie, I look up to you. Please know that you inspired me through the process of converting into Catholicism. Oh, welcome home. I'm so happy. Was Trevor mad from the live stream the other day? I said he would be mad, and obviously he was. So we're not going to talk about that anymore. So we're never going to talk about it again, okay, guys? I'm glad you guys are acknowledging that it was kind of messed up. I keep a mask for the grocery stores only. Yeah, well, in California, it's illegal to be outside without a mask. In Pennsylvania, it's illegal to be outside without a mask, like literally out for a walk, unless you're on your physical property. So in Florida, I bet it is. So I just go running with a mask. Okay, guys, so I went through a phase for most of my life where I like hated authority and like wanted to disobey rules just to disobey rules, and I like love being rebellious, and rules are horrible because my parents are that. My dad is that way, not my mom. And so it just like it embedded that into me, like that's cool. And it was like stupid things. Like on an airplane, I wouldn't buckle the seatbelt because I'm like, I don't want to follow the airplane rule, like stupid stuff. It wasn't even fun stuff. So now that I'm Catholic, Catholicism is like really into authority and obeying the rules. So I feel like becoming Catholic has made me very much like want to obey rules more. Does that make sense? Because we're so into authority and the rules are meant to help your human flourishing. So I really trust the Catholic Church, but now it's becoming like that with civil rules. So for example, with the mask mandate, I'm like, if it's illegal to not wear a mask, I'm going to always have my mask on, even when I'm literally running, sprinting, and can't breathe. So that's kind of like what my stuff has become like. So I found your Amazon page. Yay. Not wearing socks either. Do you have a P.O. box? Can I send you liquor and wine? I don't drink alcohol. I made a video about it a couple years ago. You guys know, because alcohol is a depressant. So it's like not good to drink alcohol if you have bipolar disorder. But I currently do not have a P.O. box because I do not want people to know what neighborhood or city I live in. So I hope that makes sense. I had a P.O. box when I was at Pepperdine and it was really fun. People would like make me gifts and make me art and send me things, and it was really sweet. So maybe one day I'll get a P.O. box again, but have it like in like Nevada instead of California or something. I don't know, and then have it like forwarded to me. Who knows? But currently watching local news in Spanish, not surprised by the usual headlines. Julius donated $5. Thank you so much for the donation. More questions. You guys are talking about alcohol so much. Why won't Catholic TV or EWTN have an invited Catholic comedian something, or AOC yet? Interesting. Wait, so is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez actually Catholic? Because I saw something on Twitter today where someone was like tagging the national, let me get this right. So there's the National Catholic Reporter and the National Catholic Register. Register Radio is associated with EWTN, and I've been on the show. So the National Catholic Reporter was like, she's the next Catholic something or something. So yeah, they were talking about how she's Catholic. So she's Catholic. I had no idea. It must not be like a big thing because I feel like I hear about her all the time. I'm surprised I haven't heard that yet. She's as Catholic as Joe Biden. So basically, like, Joe Biden votes for abortion. So like it's one thing if you vote Democrat, it's a whole other like huge thing if you're literally in Congress or president and passing legislation to make abortion legal. Like that's super not allowed in Catholicism. So like super, super, super horrible. It's really bad. Like he gets refused communion because of this. Joe Biden does. So obviously, like, that's horrible. It's not, like, horrible for Catholicism. Like, I'm glad people say they're Catholic. But at the same time, if you're going to be going against church teaching so publicly, I wish you would just, like, kind of, like, hush, like, not be as loud that you're Catholic. Because then it gives the confusing vibe that, like, you can be pro-choice and Catholic, which you can't. So, if she is, she'd probably be, like, a Nancy Pelosi or Joe Biden Catholic. Yeah, it makes sense. Trump is the better option for us Catholics. Sino's Catholicism in name only. AOC has a picture from Ash Wednesday last year. Oh, yeah, I saw the picture. So, I mean, if you go to Ash Wednesday and that's it, like you might not be a practicing Catholic if you're not like at Mass every week. So many Catholics receive the Eucharist when they shouldn't. Absolutely. And that's why when Joe Biden was refused communion, I was like, yes, like that's so good. And it shows people that just because you identify as Catholic, have a Catholic baptism that's Trinitarian, that doesn't mean that you should always be allowed to receive the Eucharist, because in so many situations we're in a state of mortal sin. Like, I've been in a state of mortal sin before and I shouldn't have received the Eucharist, and I didn't until I went to confession. So I think it's great to show publicly that we actually refuse people communion. And obviously, like, the priests don't know everyone's heart, but when you're like a public figure like that, who's like voting to have murder legal, then yeah, you should be refused communion. So I think that priest was really great in just like living out his priestly vows when he was doing that. How much time should I put in reading my Bible in my day-to-day life? So I think an hour max. I mean, unless you have a lot of free time, but I feel like most people, like, you go to work, you have your commute to work, you're washing the dishes. But what I recommend, you're cooking, all of that stuff, you're eating, I recommend an audio Bible. So there's an app called YouVersion Bible app, like literally YOU version, and there's an audio Bible, so you can listen to the Bible while you're doing the dishes, while you're on your commute to work, while you're walking around. So I recommend that if you have a busy life. Since I work, I guess a lot of people are working from home right now, so you have no excuses to not read the Bible then. I've been working through Bishop Barron's The Gospels Bible, so I recommend that. And then I get a lot of Bible study in doing my life, in like doing YouTube videos and doing my campus ministry work, because I have to, like, I'm preparing Bible studies. So obviously I'm studying the Bible when I'm preparing my Bible study. So that kind of works as devotional time as well for me. So I feel like if your work is literally doing religious stuff, then that kind of is your Bible time. So I hope you make more videos so we can learn more about our faith and evangelize former Catholics to come home. So guys, I have made 104 videos about Catholicism, like 104 videos, like 104, like over 100 videos on Catholicism. So I've definitely made a video on the exact topic you want to know about. So I have a playlist, if you go to my YouTube channel homepage, called Catholic Theology, and you can literally go through the playlist and look at the 100 plus videos I've made. But we were literally talking last live stream about, like, I have no idea what content to make because I've made so much content about Catholicism. So I don't know if YouVersion has the Catholic Bible though. Okay, guys, it doesn't have the Deuterocanonical books, so read the Deuterocanonical books in sorry, someone tried to call me and I'm in the middle of my live stream. So it doesn't have the Deuterocanonical books, but it has the other books of the Bible, which is like, it has the majority of the Bible. So read the Deuterocanonical books like quickly when you're having your devotional time, but on the commute to work, you can listen to the other books of the Bible. So, and they have like tons of translations. So they might not have the NAB, but we can use the NRSV. There's different translations you can use. So it's okay to use Protestant Bible apps to read the Bible, because the Protestants stole the Catholic Bible. So that's technically still the Catholic Bible. Okay. Lizzie, what I like the most about you is that, as far as I know, you don't block people for disagreeing with you. Yes, I do not block people. Like on Twitter, I probably have 2 people blocked, and people like go after me. So on YouTube, I only block people if they're being racist or misogynistic or something. But on my Facebook page, I actually block people. I shadow block people, so they don't know that they're blocked, but they're blocked. So just because, like I said, like racism, misogyny, stuff like that, I do block people, but especially on Twitter, I don't. So thank you for the donation, Scott and Venue. Any comment on Father Stephen defending the statue of St. Louis against an angry Black Lives Matter mob? So was that the priest? I'm horrible at names, but was that the priest who had like the megaphone, who was like talking about the actual saint? I saw that, and I included that footage in my video, Catholicism is Under Attack. If you haven't watched it, go to my YouTube homepage, click videos section, and it will be there. Catholicism is Under Attack. I talked about all the desecrations and violence that has been happening towards Catholic churches and Catholics. So it's been really hard. Yeah, it's just like, I know we're a minority in the country. I know Catholics have been like oppressed through the years, like especially in the past, but I just feel like as a Catholic, I haven't really felt like super minority in the country. So this is like a really weird new thing to me, because I don't know if you guys learned in school, but like the majority of the people in power in the US is like WASP, white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. So that was me my whole life, where I had like the most privilege ever. So it's weird being part of a group that like is being attacked. It's just really weird to me. Okay. Nobody is entitled to the Eucharist. It is a gift that God desires to give us. Absolutely. No one is entitled to it. You have to follow the rules and everything. The Catholic law, canon law. Have you read any Apocrypha? Yes, I have read, not from every deuterocanonical book. I'm kind of going through a phase where I read the Bible more through theology books or church fathers and them quoting the Bible and then explaining it, than just like straight up like opening my Bible. So it's not that I don't read my Bible, I just read it through other sources. Like the church fathers heavily quote the Bible. So does that make sense? I'm not just like opening, yeah. And I'm doing the bishop bearing gospel thing right now, but eventually I will read all the deuterocanonical and everything. So let's see. You haven't made a video about cats and dogs in heaven? Okay, I'll screenshot that. I literally have a folder on my phone now with all these screenshots from the live streams. Did you know that the conversion of water to wine as Jesus' first miracle was prefigured in a countertype in the first of Moses' miracles? Ooh, that's really cool. Okay, when the he turned the river to blood, is that what you're talking about? Do you watch Catholic Answers? Not regularly, I do not. But I follow some of the people on Twitter, and Trent Horn is pretty cool. We've talked on Twitter before. I was like, you know who I am. That's cool. Well, he doesn't know who I am, but he sent me his book. So he like replied to me or something because someone tagged him. I was like, that's so cool. Okay. Lizzie, oh, we already read that. Hey, Lizzie, do you veil at Mass? No, because no one at my parish veils at Mass, so I would super stand out. I've been thinking about that, but I don't know. It'd be kind of weird if I veil, because literally there's like 3 women who veil in my parish and are older women. Sit by them then. I think you should veil. If there was like 3 people in my parish who veiled, I would veil, but I don't want to be the only person and everyone thinks like, oh, she's a trad. I'm not even a trad. So, I don't know. Okay. What happens after a person gets excommunicated? Sorry, random question, and can we see the live after this? So yes, I'm going to keep the live up of my channel as long as everything is like G-rated with everything that's said in the chat. It depends if it's like a formal excommunication or an informal. Like certain sins can get you like automatically excommunicated, but then you like go to confession and you're no longer excommunicated. But if it's a formal excommunication, that's a whole different thing, and I don't even know the process. I don't think they do that as much anymore as they had in the past. Okay. Someone sent me a cake and said birthday gift. That's really sweet. Okay. Raul sent me a beach. Ooh, that's really cool. That's been my Instagram aesthetic for the past couple months. I've like only done beach photos, and I want you guys to know that like I'm not at the beach all the time at all. Like my Instagram makes it look like I'm always hiking and at the beach, but my actual life, I'm like in my apartment and like editing videos and reading and researching, and that's like my entire life. So Instagram is not real life at all. 104 videos and more to come. Here's to 404 more videos. Okay. If you could add a writing to the Bible, would you? Like the Didache or Clement? Oh, interesting. So obviously this is like not a cool topic to talk about, because I'm not saying like, obviously what's in the Bible is the inspired word of God, but I would add Clements Letter to the Corinthians. I think I would add it if it was like possible to add something. So yeah. Some people, and for people who don't know, it's like one of the earliest documents outside of the Bible. I just think it's so beautiful. Like the Didache isn't like beautiful flow of writing, but his letter, it has like the same essence that like First Peter and like Ephesians have, with like encouraging people so much at the beginning of the letter. So I've also been aware lately, you guys, that I like hand gesture too much. Like I think I do it too much, Because originally, like in high school, when I started public speaking and the debate team, I didn't know how to gesture. So I would like stand like this when I was talking. But now I do it so much, even like in small groups of people, or like in a Bible study, like a virtual Bible study, I'm like hand gesturing or like a physical one. And you guys think it's too much? Should I like chill out more? I don't know. Lizzie, none of the people on Instagram can hear you. I don't think that's true because there's like a lot of people here. What happened to the sound? Oh, so you are muted? What the heck? Someone tried to call me and then it like muted me. Let's see if there's anything I can do on here. Maybe I should just start over the live. Here, I'll just start over the live. Okay. Can't hear on Insta, and other people on Instagram can hear you. Could you please prioritize a video on the official Catholic voting guide published by the U.S. Bishops forming conscience of faithful citizenships? Okay, I'll read that and look into that. Hey guys on Instagram, so I'm also live streaming on my YouTube right now. I was just streaming on my Instagram and everyone said that they couldn't hear anything because someone called me through my phone and I put it through voicemail. And I think that messed up the audio on my phone. So anyways, hello guys. We're also streaming on my YouTube channel right now. Okay. In Australia, post people hate the Catholic Church. I went on a date with a girl who wanted me to leave the church to continue to date her. Oh my goodness. That's really funny. I mean, my Catholic boyfriend in college, I wanted him to become Protestant, and he basically did for a couple years. So I was successful. Now he's still Catholic. I assume he's still Catholic. I hope so. The Instagram population is being suppressed. Do you wear the brown scapular and miraculous medal? Would you recommend both? Yes, I recommend both. I'm like really vain, I guess, because I like wearing different jewelry depending on my outfit. But let me know if you guys think I should wear my scapular 24/7. Maybe I should start doing that. Nice to see you on live again. Hi, Miranda. I learned that today watching a commentary on the Rabbi Consultant of The Chosen. You guys really want me to watch The Chosen so bad. What is it on? Do I have to pay for like the streaming platform? You're a trad, says Google account. That's really funny. I don't think my friend Monica. Hi, Monica. I miss you so much. We need to FaceTime soon. Okay, Lizzie. Your hand gesturing makes you more animated and entertaining. Interesting. Where do you get your cross? I don't know. These are Trevor's. I don't know where they're from. I'm on the East Coast right now, you guys. What do you think of Protestants or non-Christians trying to convert Catholics? I came across Pastor Gene Kim and his videos on converting Catholics. It was interesting, but I'm Catholic. Obviously, it's horrible to try to convert Catholics out of the Catholic Church. So many people leave the Catholic Church. Like, this might be a false stat, but I've heard it before, that every convert into the Catholic Church, 4 or 5 cradle Catholics stop going to Mass. So it's pretty bad where people are like converted out of Catholicism into other churches. And that's like a huge part of my channel, which I didn't know about. I thought with my YouTube channel that it would cause people who are like Protestant to become Catholic, but instead a lot of my channel is people who've left the Catholic Church, who grew up Catholic, and bringing them back to Catholicism. So that's a huge part of my mission and ministry with my YouTube channel is ex-Catholics and bringing them back to the church. Well, you debate someone, it depends on who it is, but I've definitely done debates and collabs before. I would say that the conversations I've had, the debates, they're not really like debate-like. I would like to actually debate someone and like set up times where it's like you have 3 minutes to talk, 1 minute cross-examination, 2 minutes for rebuttal speech. I would like to have it set up like that. But basically other YouTubers don't want to debate. They want to like, other people are like not like that. So most Catholics leave because they don't know the faith. It's the overwhelming anecdotal evidence. Lizzie, the Bible app does have versions of the Bible with the Deuterocanonical. Just look for versions that say with Apocrypha or Catholic. Oh my gosh, you guys. So the YouVersion Bible app that we were talking about. So the YouVersion Bible app, you can listen to the Bible and you can read the Bible. It has Catholic translations on it. So cool. You can listen to the Deuterocanonical books as well if you want to get in some like Jewish history with the Maccabees or like some wisdom literature. Okay. Hi, Lizzie. What would you tell someone that the church father writings are not inspired, therefore they don't matter, and instead insist on their interpretation of the Bible? Okay, so I would tell this person there are literally 30,000 interpretations of the Bible. There's 30,000 Protestant denominations, and some people are like, oh, it's only 10,000, or like, oh, it's only 14,000. I don't care. Even if there were like 3 interpretations of the Bible that were different, I would be like, this is problematic because it's super relativistic about who's interpreting the Bible. And so I would say, because everyone disagrees with each other, there's got to be a way that we can 100% agree with each other. So I would say, why are you trusting someone who lived in the 16th century to interpret the Bible when we can look at literally people who knew the apostles, like the 12 apostles of Jesus? We can read writings from people who knew the apostles who are talking about things. So like Ignatius, Polycarp, Irenaeus is one step away. So yeah, like why would you trust people in the 16th century versus the early people? So that's what I would say. Like there isn't one interpretation of the Bible. There's thousands of interpretations of the Bible. Why don't we go by the one that the people who knew the apostles, where the successors of the apostles were teaching, that's closest to how to interpret them? So I feel like that's really, really obvious. And literally, guys, Ignatius of Antioch was taught by John the Apostle. So in Ignatius of Antioch's writing, we can see evidence for the papacy in the 1st century, evidence for the Eucharist in the 1st century, and evidence for bishops in the 1st century. So go by the apostles' successors. Why do you say that Lutherans do not have apostolic succession? Doesn't matter. Yes. So you need apostolic succession to have the Eucharist and to have the sacrament of confession. I made an entire video talking about what apostolic succession is. So I'm looking it up right now. I'm going to link it in the chat. Stop watching the live stream and go watch it because it's definitely more important than whatever we're talking about in this live stream right now. So yeah, apostolic succession is like the most important thing. Like, did I get that right? Yeah. When I talk about like the importance of bishops and the leadership structure in the early church, if you don't have that leadership structure right now, and if you can't in an unbreaking chain, take your priests and bishops back to the originals, then you don't have the sacrament of Eucharist or the sacrament of confession. So that's horrible. And that's really, really scary if you think about it. Like, all sins are forgiven at baptism, and then after that, you haven't had your other sins forgiven. Like, there could be mortal sins there. That's really scary. So definitely become Catholic. Look for Lizzie Rizet in Spotify. You will find her for sure. Hey, Lizzie, why is the Orthodox Bible bigger than the Catholic Bible? So some people actually got mad at me and thought I should have included this in my Deuterocanonical video because I talked about why the Catholic Bible has more books than the Protestant Bible. But basically, the Catholic and Orthodox Church broke off, so then they obviously had a different Bible than we had. So that's why that happened, because we split like 1,000 years ago. Lizzie, have you heard of Sam Shaman? No. Lizzie, maybe you do a video on the modern day miracles, like the miracle of the sun. Okay, I'll screenshot this for sure. Oh no, the chat is moving. Stop moving. Okay, I got it. What is the meaning of a Christian, a follower of Jesus? Lutherans have bishops and unbroken lineage. No, they don't. Hi, Lizzie. Is there a video about the intercession of the saints on your channel? Let's see. I have a video talking about icons and fellowship of the saints, so I'll link that for you right now.
It's just really helpful.
But yeah, maybe I should. Ooh, that's actually a video I want to make. Okay, guys, I literally have a list of videos and there's like 200 things on here. So I'm always like, I don't have content, but I don't want to make some of the content. Okay, so Fellowship of Saints. And then I can, oh yeah, guys. Okay, that's the thing. That's why I haven't made this video, because I made my video talking about relics. So I guess I can reuse that material and stuff. But in my relics video,
and then after.
In my relics video, I talked about Fellowship of the Saints and everything for sure. Okay. Okay, literally this person verbum domini minute in outronum production. That's such a long username. Why didn't you pick that? Anyways, they've been commenting like the same thing again and again and again and again. So I guess that's how to get your oh, I missed a super chat. That's how to get your comment read, to just comment it like 15 times in a row. You guys need to stop complaining about me not seeing your comments when you could be like verbum domini minute in productions and just say your comment 13 times. Okay. I don't know why you haven't been on Pins with Aquinas yet. I have been on Pins with Aquinas, so you missed the episode. I was on it like a while ago. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Lizzie. Oh, we already read that, interpreted that. We already read that. Okay, what Lutherans do have bishops, but they're not, okay, I feel like I'm not the best person to answer this question. So why don't you DM me and I will give you a resource that goes in depth about specifically Lutherans. Please do a video on Carlo Acitis. He is awesome and he is such an example of modern Catholic young people. Okay, I have no idea who that is. Okay. I'm Catholic and still have trouble understanding why some of us are baptized so young. Well, you're in luck because I made an entire video talking about infant baptism. I'm going to link it in the chat and you can stop watching the video and watch my video about infant baptism. Why Catholics do infant baptism is the name of the video. Are Mormons advertising on my video again? The Mormon church, I literally have blocked them okay, no, this is different. Come home, comeuntoChrist.org. I want to click the ad to see what it is, but I'm not going to because that's actually illegal. Like, you're not allowed to click on your own ads. And in the past, like back in like 2014, they would disable YouTube partnership if they could see you clicking on your own ads. So I would never do that. Also, it's just unethical. But sometimes, here's the thing, guys. I'll get to the super chat real quick. Sometimes I'm watching my videos and like, I don't like watch I watch my old videos, yes. But the recent videos I make, I go on the video to read the comments and reply to comments. And so I see the ad on the video, you know? And so sometimes I like the product placement on the ad. So, oh my gosh, I have to go, you guys. It's 9 o'clock. I have a book club thing going on right now. So I am going to finish the live stream. We've been on for 30 minutes, which is really, really good. So I'm going to end the Instagram chat. Bye, you guys. I'll see you in my next live stream. Delete video. Yes. Okay. I've gotten ads from something about becoming a priest. That's so cool. And Bishop Barron and Ascension Presents advertise on my channel too. Doesn't the scapular need to be worn at all times for the benefits and promises? So, oh my goodness, guys. So I had like a horrible burn the other day. I don't know if this is gross, but look, it's like coming off. It was like a blister, the skin. Ugh, I need to get a Band-Aid. Anyways, guys, Lizzie and Taylor Marshall debate. I've been on his show, so we like each other a lot. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure because he retweeted a video I made talking about him. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go. Thanks for being part of this live stream. I have an event I need to be at right now. I love you guys so much. I will live stream very soon just because I haven't been streaming a lot lately. And I had to take down my last live stream, so I feel bad because I know you guys like watching them after the fact as well. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!